welcome to my channel. This painting has been long overdue for a man named Shane. I have made a goal to finish all of the commissions that have been planned that I've been lagging on, and this is one of them. And so I decided this is a perfect time to do it. So right now, I guess I'm putting on base colors, I'm working with acrylic, and acrylic I love so much because it's very forgiving. If you make a mistake, you can just paint over it. I would like to evolve and start working in like oils and stuff, but I'm very impatient when it comes to oils. It just takes too long to dry. I'm sure there's techniques out there that people utilize and take advantage of in order to get their paint to dry faster and to give it certain effects. Sometimes I look at people's artwork and I think to myself, gosh, where do they get the freaking time? It's like they've spent hundreds of hours on a drawing. This one time, my mom, she was always very adamant about, nurturing the arts within my life. And she, one year, took me over to an artist's house located in Calistoga. The artist's name was Carlo Marchiori, and he had muralized his entire home. And this guy was a genius. He was from Italy, and so he made his entire front room look like ancient Roman gods were holding up the ceilings. It was incredible. It was the first time I had seen a man really just dive into his world of artwork, and it catered to the way that he lived and how he lived. He he had his own store in the town that he had muralized as well. Each room was a different subject matter. My favorite room was the one where he had painted the walls looking like chicken coop fire fence wire, and outside of that little chicken coop fence wire is a cat looking in, and you realize that if you spend the night there, that you're the bird, and he even gives you um, yellow pajamas if you stay over. He had a incredible sense of humor, very gay erotic, incorporated his himself into his paintings. And he gave the tours. He opened his home in the summers for tours because what he did to his house. I mean, if he's not sharing with the public, it's like, why not share your gift to the world? Anyway, I guess my point in all of this is my mother said to me, "You can do this." And I said, "You really think I can do this?" She goes, "Yeah, if you spent as much time as you did dancing, yes, definitely. But you would have to really commit." I was once a ballet dancer. I did ballet for many years. I always thought it was always going to be my fallback plan. I thought, I was always going to be a dancer, but it was a short lived career. And so now my fallback plan has been art. And I'm very grateful that I have art. Um, it has saved my life many times. Hi, everybody. Look at all these people who joined. Oh, shit. How's it going? See this dog come to life. See this life become the dog. So different. You're literally like having a telecast like show, Jason, hello.
Yeah.
You're so quiet. How you doing?
Right. I'm great.
Those will be my furry babies. Yeah, ya cállate. That doesn't mean you start too. Mamas.
Shut up.
You too, Apollo. I have a German Shepherd and a little Chihuahua and a little kitty. There's hair everywhere. And if you're an artist, if you have any type of critique, I am always for a critique, my ego would not be hurt. I am always trying to evolve and be the best that I can be. And there's always going to be somebody better in any situation. And that's when you actually buckle down and you realize that you can learn off of the people that are better than you. And you just incorporate what they're doing and put it into your own practices. But
We're here.
we're queer. We're here. We're queer.
We're not all queer.
Está borrachita. Mi novio está borracho ahorita, pero está bien. Es mi amor por toda mi vida. Don't say that shit. Come on, dude. That's not even funny.
Oh, it's not even funny?
Yes, it's not.
Oh, it's not funny.
I'm live,
Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me.
It's embarrassing. I want to shut it off now.
You shut it off. Come on.
Whatever, dude. Have a nice night.
What do you mean?
You're leaving, so have a nice night. I said.
Why am I leaving?
I don't know.
Why am I leaving?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
You put your bag on.
You know why I'm leaving.
Yeah, why are you leaving?
You know why I'm leaving.
I'm not gonna fucking fight with you.
What do you mean you're not gonna fight?
Go leave then. Leave. Get out then.
Okay. Come on, let's go, Mama. Let's go. No, Apollo. Come on. Let's go. Come on.
She can stay here.
No. Mama, come on. No, Apollo.
Why can't he go with you?
Go. Come on, let's go.
You're the asshole. What a fucker, man. So this is a dog named Poppers. I don't remember exactly if the dog is still alive, but the dog is meaningful to Shane. I'm adding a little name tag. It's originally not in the picture, but I'm adding it anyway because it's my own little touch. Makes it my own. adding a little bit of beige, and really just layering the paint. Apparently, it's a bad habit for you to mix your paints on the canvas. I personally, you know, have always done it that way, and that's because I was a street artist, and there was capability of getting paint everywhere if I mixed my own paints. And with the wind blowing in San Francisco and all of that, you know, weather stuff that may or may not interfere with what you have going on. I tend to mix my paints, right on the canvas directly from the tube. Um, but apparently, that's like a bad habit. You shouldn't do that. You should really mix your colors. Um, they come out looking more vibrant, more volume, volume, more volume and depth, um, better quality. I first got into acrylic painting because of Frida Kahlo. I learned who Frida Kahlo was like when I was a teenager, and I instantly was drawn to her artwork and wanted to become a surrealist painter. She was able to share her inner world in such a poetic and tragic, raw, passionate way. I thought she was a better, more emotional driven type of artist compared to her husband, who was Diego Rivera, painted murals everywhere around the world. I don't understand why so many women had affairs with him because he was quite unattractive. But I guess in the movie, he was portrayed as somebody who can look at a woman and just look past all of her imperfections and finds beauty in them. Blah, blah, blah. He was a dick. How's it going? People who just joined, thank you for joining. I'm just creating a piece of art right here for a friend named Shane. It's his dog. Dog's name is Poppers. Poppers was a pit bull. And by the looks of photos that I've seen, he looked like he had an awesome ass life. Damn, I need music. Yeah, so the materials that I'm currently using, they're like the cheapest of the most cheap in the world, you know? They're from Target. Quite honestly, it's the only type of art supplies that I can truly afford at this point in my life. However, I think the paints from Target work just fine. I don't think spending $100 for 12 paints is necessary. What's up? What's up? I'll come and get you when I'm done. Alright. You guys have a good night. Thank you for joining me. Yeah. I'm coming! Fuck, man. I don't know where it is. Where is it? It's probably in your bag. Probably in your bag. Got it. Sorry about that. I'm back. Oh my god. No, you're interrupting me. You're. Sorry, I have to hook up my TV. Um, if you're an artist, please feel free to give me the next area of the painting that I should continue on. Any suggestions? Here's another painting that I'm working on. Let's see. Here's a more close up. I can get this fucking phone out. There we go. No. Thank you for joining me tonight. My name is Roberto Cisneros. I am the founder of La Soul Art. This is my apartment / studio where I like to escape and create artwork for the community, for myself, for anybody who is interested. Actually, these are some paintings that I'm currently working on right now. This painting is the one that I'm doing right now. Let's see. I used to have all of these murals all over the walls, but I currently need a change in atmosphere, so I decided to literally paint over every section of, my house. This is the area that I work. Here are some more paintings. On another day, I will actually share with the public more of my paintings and what's stashed away and hidden. Anyway, I hope that you are enjoying what I'm doing so far. Love it if you would can give me some suggestions on what you think I should do, what colors I should use. Let's see. Bam! So originally this was a completely different painting. I painted over it. I think that the dog would actually look great against the red background. Um, and he's also going to be wearing a blue bandana around his neck. Just gonna put you back on your little stand here. Hey everybody who just joined. Join me as I create this dog portrait for somebody. It's been long overdue, but I do owe him a painting. Let's see. And for our viewers from Facebook and YouTube, here is a close-up version of what I'm currently working on. That's right. I am streaming at like 4 different platforms at once. Yes, sir. If you don't know, my name is Roberto Cisneros. I am the founder of my brand, Lost Soul Art. Not because I'm a lost soul, but because I get lost in the creative aspects of my own imagination. My soul gets lost, especially when I'm in a zone. If you're an artist, how do you deal with inspiration? How do you gain inspiration for you to keep painting? And what type of images do you enjoy painting? A lot of people resonate with all different kinds of styles. I think a powerful painting is, something that is able to stop somebody in their tracks, to say that is amazing or that is stunning, or to compliment it, that it stops them in their fast paced life just for a split second. Another aspect to a strong painting is allowing your feelings to be incorporated into the painting, so it, you know, evokes an emotional connection, something that is common among society is our high and chaotic emotions. Yep. Running out of white. White is always the first to go for me. White, and then it's black. Both colors go very quickly. You can never have enough white, and you can never have enough black. And there have been times where I've been in dim lighting for, creating artwork, and I've picked out like a dark purple or dark brown or something that looked like black, and then um, come to find when daylight hits or something, or I have better lighting, I see the true colors that are used in the project, and it's always like, oh shit, that kind of reaction. Oh shit, I didn't even know I was using those colors, I'd say to myself. How do people, maintain a good balance at, being interactive with everybody? How is everybody today? Hello, Bernaldo. ¿Qué pasó? Rosy Careto. Hola, mami. Are you an artist too? If you're an artist, give me a like. Aww. Cisneros, I am a surrealist, fine art surrealist, contemporary surrealist painter. I like to consider myself a multidisciplinary artist because I don't like to, put myself in a cage and say that I can only do this and this. I want to say that I can do everything. So if I could learn everything in the time that I have in my lifetime, I'd be a pretty fulfilled human being. However, I think it's a beautiful thing to be an artist and to be on a journey. To look at your artwork, even from just a couple of months back, improvement in your work. You see how much you've evolved. I'd like to see some paintings that I once had. I know that my family has kept a lot of my artwork growing up, and it's always so funny to me to look back and see, oh, I was one day, at a certain point or a certain level. And so I appreciate all those paintings that I cringe at. You got to start from somewhere, right? And to me, like sharing your artwork with the world, that is like sharing a piece of your soul. And, I'm always so like taken back when I see people putting people down for sharing a piece of their soul. I don't understand it. I don't understand how other human beings can just step on other human beings like that. I mean, if you're an artist, understand the struggle of what it is to be an artist. Everybody starts from somewhere. When it comes to me, like I didn't even have a website up until like a year and a half ago. And before that, the only thing that I used to really market myself was, the social media platforms. And I never had a structured way of creating content either. Everything was as I went along. I sold paintings as I went along. Um, Now I'm trying to establish, an atmosphere where I could have consistent growth in my practices as an artist. That goes not only from an artist perspective, from a business perspective. Um, I can understand the love hate relationship with AI, but when it comes to being taught things and having knowledge, I am so incredibly grateful for AI in that sense. However, I do not believe AI should take over any type of artistic path because that is high vibration for humanity to be on that path. And with AI creating everything, cuts off that path for humanity, that high vibrational path, creating artwork. Apparently, the best art form you can possibly do, because it's the healthiest, is to dance. Yes, dancing. And that's because you're literally using every single one of your senses. Maybe not smell, but pretty much all of them at the same time. So you have to think your cognitive ability when you dance, you're remembering choreography, you're remembering positions, you're remembering lines, you're remembering formations, all the while trying to do these really challenging moves with your body that, break the point of your body. And I forgot what I was saying. Stoners. Uh, I'm bad at this. It's okay. Speaking of which, I'm gonna go get a joint. Who likes to smoke weed and do art? I do. And those moments where I'm talking, and all of a sudden you'll forget mid conversation what the hell you were saying. Like I don't. I feel so stupid when that shit happens to me. It's embarrassing. However, doesn't stop my inspiring form of therapy. Or gives me inspiration, I believe. When I'm stoned, I like to, I think I tap into a different realm within myself, quite honestly. No joke. Won't you meet me halfway? Right at the borderline is where I'm gonna wait for you. I'll be looking out night and day. Take my heart to the limit, and this is what I'll say. This joint is dedicated to all my dead artists out there. Frida Kahlo, this one's for you. Oh, pero I need my. I saw the sign, and it opened up my eyes. I saw the sign. Yeah, so I went to Moe's Greens earlier today and bought 3 joints for $25. Infused joints, out the door. I thought that was a pretty good deal. Right now I'm doing shading around. So I'm actually trying to do this from memory. I'm not looking at the picture. I'm trying to go from what I remember. Um, I was trying to actually post the picture along with all the settings that, you know, the live, your live channel, your live broadcast can do. So I don't know if I did it right, but I know that I posted something right before this live session saying join me because I'm painting this beautiful dog. So I'm trying to go by what I remember seeing. And I don't know how much of it is accurate actually. But this case, it feels more like mine and less like I'm copying from a picture. Oh yeah, I wanted to put on music. That's what I forgot. But what music can I play that won't be against, all of the people that have rights to the music? You can't play shit. I mean, do people own rights to all of that old classical music? Because if they do, then I'm pretty freaking surprised. And where is the remote? There it is. Open YouTube. Classical music to paint acrylic paintings to.
Getting that from YouTube.
What's your favorite instrument? Mine's the violin or the harp. But quite honestly, as a cohesive element to a performance, the orchestra is incredible. It's an incredible aspect to a live performance. I'm using blue. Blue is always a fantastic color to do shading with. Instead of just utilizing black all the time, trying to find other different colors to utilize your shading. Like even like an aqua green is really beautiful to use for shading. Chronic. And my parents were, my adopted parents were huge patrons to the arts in San Francisco. They took me everywhere. They took me to ballets, to musicals, to plays, to museums. You know, they flew me to New York. For a couple of exhibits that were going on that were really important to them at the time, and I was so blessed to have that as something that was prolific in my life. And with that, I was a disciplined kid. I dedicated my life to ballet. Now I'm dedicating my life to creating artwork and sharing it with the world and doing it in a manner that helps me achieve my life. No, no, I'm not going to do that. I am currently talking about my paintings right now. Yay. Well, we're gonna come to our end in about 4 minutes, so I'd like to thank everybody who joined me tonight. It was a fun experience. I hope you join me every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Remember that Wednesdays at 5. That's my slot. I will be doing a painting from scratch every Wednesday at 5. I'm learning structure in my life, and that entails surrounding my life and around creating artwork and making sure that there is an ever flowing stream of self efficiency going on within my life. And with that, I'm out, and I love you. Bye. Hi Jane, join us as a guest. Cool. I'm inviting you, okay? And I'm inviting Pablo. Where are they? Ay, 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 cara. Hold on. Coming! Fuck! Huh. Hi, baby. Hi, babies.
Boycott Chakra Party. Boycott Chakra Party. Boycott Chakra Party. Boycott Chakra Party. He wrote the Green New Deal. Calls for abolishing ICE years ago. He wasn't afraid to stand up against genocide in Gaza. He's always done what I do. Hi. Yeah, that's right. And I'm running for Congress to take on San Francisco's cost of living crisis. Together, we'll change the Democratic Party to fight Trump with all we've got. I'm Boycott Chakra Party, and I approve this message.
I'm Chakra Farty. What did you say?
Like glue. The face glue setting spray.
What was his last name? Chakra Farty?
Chakra Party.
That's what it sounded like. I'm Edward Chakra Farty.
This could be the moment.
Chakra Farty. Chakra Farty.
They turn to YouTube. Because here, fans aren't just immersed in the game, but in everything around it. Now, your business can be discovered at the heart of it all, from the small screen to the big one. Bring your business to where the
Why
world
you
is
fight
watching.
there?
YouTube. Get started today.
I don't know, but I'm tired of talking about it.
Yeah, I'm tired of it too.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to know if you know what caused it.
I love this song. Just, we spend too much time together, that's what happens. It's finding a good balance. Too much time spent with each other, you know?
It's fine.
I know, it should be.
And it is.
Okay, thank you. I forget what ballet this is to. ¿Qué estás haciendo? ¿Ah? ¿Qué estás haciendo, muchachita? I'm sorry for my outburst today. I'm sorry. I don't want anybody to be abusive to anybody. Okay? And no, I do not stay with Jimmy Joe because I enjoyed getting beat on. Alright? Muévete. I know the remote's underneath you. There it is. Tengo hambre, papi. Huh. Tengo hambre. Toma agua. Classical music, like amazing, beautiful playlist of classical music.
Getting that from YouTube.
Let's cover one of our 10 pro tips for working with cursor agents. So I've got cursor open and my agent on the right. And the first tip is to use plan mode. So in the agent input, I'm going to hit Command N to make a new chat. And then I can hit Shift Tab to switch and toggle into plan mode. Now what plan mode can do is it can actually go look at my code base, research and understand how my app is set up, and then help me create a high quality plan to implement a feature. So this is on my personal website. I'm going to say, let's make a new page to show my top artists on Spotify. And I'm going to hit enter. Now I've already set up Spotify in my app, and I'm using it to display the track that I last listened to on my homepage. So we're going to see that it's planning the next moves here. And it's going to come back to us with a few questions to help clarify what the implementation is going to look like. So it reads my current Spotify implementation. It reads some of the code that I've already set up, and it's how I would actually add this feature. So let's do we'll do /music, and then we're going to do, let's do top 10. Yeah, top 10 works. Time range. Let's do all time and last 3 months, 2 buckets. Sure. And then for displaying what we want to show, we can do use.
Oh yeah, we have corn dogs.
I'm just going to see what the model comes up with, and we can
You want a
check
corn
it.
dog?
So it's starting to make the plan, and we see as it's
We got
making the
turkey.
plan, it creates a
All kinds of
markdown
shit.
file.
I forgot about
And
this.
it's giving some details on what needs to be created. It's calling specific components and files and referencing them in our application. And it even makes some to-dos that we can use to implement the feature. So this seems fine. We can just read through here. It looks okay. If I wanted to make any changes, I could go in here and say, we don't need a brief intro about music taste, so we can get rid of that. I'll save the plan. The to-dos seem fine. Okay, so now
How many do you want, baby? One. Just one? You sure you don't want 2? I want one. Want some? Want some? Here you go. It's really good. That's all you want? Yeah. It's right here if you want more. Wow, I got 10,000 views. Jesus.
So,
Grateful for the achievement so far. 1,000.
$1,000.
Yeah, 1,000 views.
And what's keeping you from getting 2,000?
I stopped.
You stopped what? I don't know who it is. I don't know. I don't know.
You okay? Hey, yeah, that it. Don't start fighting about food. No, just wait your turn, Apollo. Wait your turn.
Hello? Okay, can you come through? Can I come through right now? I gotta go to the American the bank. Okay. Come through. Alright. Goodbye.
Who's that? Arthur?
Gotta go. Yeah. I don't want to go.
I'll go pick up money.
I don't have my card with me. I don't know where my card is. I'm scared again.
Wow, man, yo. Get up there. Come on.
Shush.
I don't even know what set is for.
Ah! Ave Maria, but a male singing.
Getting that from YouTube. I think you might be underestimating me, honey. Sweet. Isn't it amazing? I don't fit the mold.
What mold is that?
Any mold?
If you want a professional looking live stream without needing an entire production team, you need to start using Restream. From product launches to webinars to interviews and so much more, Restream
You've seen his ads everywhere. But who's the real Tom Steyer?
I sometimes think I should describe myself as billionaire Tom Steyer. We invested in every single thing, including fossil fuels. For our business, we made an investment.
Billionaire Tom Steyer. Coal. Private.
What? Who's your name? Classical music.
Let's cover one of our 10 pro tips for working with cursor agents. The fourth agent pro tip is that you can pass images to the agent. So we have our list of top artists, but maybe we want it to look more.
What are you doing? Watch out!
What? Stop it.
Where'd Riley go?
What's up? Touch what?
She's waiting out there?
Oh. Let's go on and see she's open the door. She's loud.
Can't breathe.
Bring it up, man.
Ride. I tried to ride. Andre Nicotina. Yeah. He flows good. Right. Thank you. Practical. Yes. More, bitch. More. You have a torch? Don't. We have a torch. That one works. Hi, baby. Let me see your nose. Let me see. The guy, when he was telling me up here, he was like, you gotta fill out a form. I was like, I put John Smith for my name and all this shit. And he was like, no, you don't live on that floor. I was like, motherfucker, I said, see. No, that hurts him. No, it doesn't. It does. It's just dead skin. It does hurt him. It's okay, baby. Stop. Good Lord, you hurt him.
That's just me. Just looking at him smiling at him hurt me. No, don't do something new. I love you too. No. Don't listen to
I got drunk tonight. Finally, it's about time. Takes me a lot to get drunk.
It's funny, but obviously not for you.
I gotta go to sleep tonight. Like,
What?
there's another busy day. Well, let me try and make myself busy.
Just another day. Yup. Another worthless. Hey. What? It's true though, is it not? Yeah, I could tell myself, oh, rainbows and butterflies, you know, oh, everything's gonna be okay. If I think that everything's gonna be okay, you know, I could do that. But I don't do that because life's not like that. Hey, you know, life just isn't like that. For me, it's not. I mean, you can hate on me all you want for that, but I'm just being realistic.
I didn't say anything. I'm just nodding my head.
You what?
I'm just nodding my head.
Yeah. It is what it is. Reality is what it is. I believe in you. And I believe in you from day one. But, I mean, every day is something that you gotta do for yourself. You know, fuck this schedule they're giving you and all that. You should already know all that. You know, you should already know that you need to do what you need to do in order to get the day through.
Okay?
So, you know, her telling you is like what? Another disappointment?
Who?
AI. Everything she says and does and tells you to do is like a disappointment.
Why?
Because you don't do them.
Yeah.
But
I gotta try it.
in-
I have to try it. I
but
haven't put anything
in
into
reality,
action.
nobody would do that. You understand that?
What?
Nobody would do everything that she says to do. Nobody would do that.
Okay, that's fine.
You know, so don't be hard on yourself for not, you know,
I'm not being hard on myself right now.
oh, you're hard on me.
No. We made a Chatterbait account.
Chatterbait.
Huh?
What is that?
Oh, I thought you would know. What's Chatterbait?
It's a cam.
It's like a webcam show.
Oh, okay.
They tried to do it, but they wouldn't let me on. I sent my photo and they were like, nope. I don't know why. No, but I set it all up first. I had it all set up first. And then once Roberto got on it, then it kicked me off. And a bunch of bullshit. That's why I'm going to Camp 4. Fuck Chatterbait. Oh, because when I took my picture, I had Roberto in it. And because I thought it was supposed to be because I put, the post was a group. Not a group, but a couple.
Two boys.
Yeah, so I put both of us in the picture. And they talked all kinds of shit about it. They were like, oh no, you can't do that. Well, what the fuck? Why do you have a couple box to check? What the fuck? Some gay ass shit. Cam 4 probably work perfectly.
So tomorrow, right? Tomorrow will be exactly 66 years since the opening day for the Giants at Candlestick. Like when they first went to Candlestick Park. When they first went to Candlestick. Because when the Giants first moved out here from New York in '58, they played it in what they call Seal Stadium. Seal Stadium is where Safeway and Ross sit up over there off of 16th and 16th and Brown. You know where Ross and the Safeway and all that shit is at?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was Seal Stadium at first. That's where the Giants came to play it until 1960. Then they played it. Then they played it at Candlestick. Until when they're at Tennessee was on the show at that time.
Weed pipe in my room. Yeah. Roberto. I'm good. Thank you. For what, weed? What is it?
DMT.
Oh. We have a pipe around here somewhere, don't we? We don't? There's no pipe down here?
I don't have one.
I can go get one.
Did you go and get your money yet?
What money?
Did you need to get some money?
What money?
Never mind. For Arthur?
Yeah, I got it. Right. Misery. Can't find the pipe. It's down here last right now.
Isn't that? Oh, that one.
What?
Isn't that it right there?
You didn't know that before I had to go and look for it?
I didn't know you were going to live here.
There you go.
Sorry.
Well, how did you do when you put your DMT in the computer that time?
What?
So how did you do it that time when you put your DMT in the computer?
How did I what?
You get something DMT out the computer that time?
Yeah, what about it?
You know what I'm saying? Like how much you put in there, so to say.
How much I put in there? A little pinch. Hopefully this should work. Did it work?
Here's another thing that may disappear from the conversation. After Apollo 17 in 1972, NASA
I don't like being Narcan either. That's for sure. That's no fun. Or just all the things.
That's not what she's doing all the time. Really not.
Oh, I wanted you to start seeing this.
What?
This cute. Actually, it's a cute show. These old gay men.
What is it?
It's called Fishes. It's a sitcom.
What the fuck is that Carl's Jr.'s Western bacon hand-breaded chicken sandwich? The legendary burger? Now with chicken? I can't fucking believe it. Freshly hand-breaded all-white meat, crunchy, tangy, and crispy bacon. A competition.
It's Magneto. The guy who played Magneto in he's gay, and he does this sitcom where he's a gay man, like openly gay man, and it's quite funny. They're like Englishmen, you know, and so. Right, he played Magneto, right? This guy?
Oh my god! Oh, how dreadful! Poor Clive! Well, at least he didn't suffer. Oh, he did. Oh my! That much! Oh, well, I prefer to remember the last saw him being fed applesauce by a Jamaican woman. Wait a reminder, we should spend as much time as possible with those we hold dear while we're able. Anyway, thank you for calling, Mother.
For moments, I thought those high-pitched piercing shrieks were coming from a gaggle of schoolgirls. But now I see it's just you. I shan't be able to return to sleep now.
Who do you think you are, the Earl of Grantham? You're from Wigan.
It's better than being from the Liechtenstein.
How dare you? Biden to Oxford.
Yes, for lunch. So who were you squawking at on the phone just now?
My mother, if you must know.
Was she calling to tell you when she'd be dying?
She was very distraught.
Right, tell her about us.
I'm waiting for the right time.
It's been 48 years.
And there has not been a right time. No, please don't pressure me. I'm very emotional already. We have some frightful news.
Yeah.
Clive is dead.
Your mother is always the first to know when someone dies. Is she getting the news directly from Satan?
I would think you'd be a little more upset considering your history.
Oh, it was a long time ago. We were all in our early 20s.
When I was 19, I was in my 20s. People used to think I was your nephew.
Yes, because you told them you were my nephew. Anyway, I do feel bad about Clive. I just hope he didn't suffer.
Apparently they had to cut a foot off, so I assume there was some discomfort.
I dare say those thick ankles of his put up quite a fight.
Who on earth is that?
I've absolutely no idea. Are you expecting her?
No, these are
This other bitch is funny.
Oh, this is outrageous. She just don't go about ringing people's doorbells.
It's to see who it is, and then put the whole ugly business behind it.
Well, I'm going to give this intruder a real dressing down. Oh.
Can we help you with something? Ash. Oh, I didn't even know that was a name.
I was here to see about the flat. It's about time.
No. It's great. Can I get you some tea?
No thanks, I just really like to see the flat.
Oh, you've come to the wrong door. I'm afraid the flat for rent is one floor up.
Oh, sorry.
Don't be sorry. I'm friendly. Mrs. Stewart, my friend Freddie Thornhill. You probably recognize me from the television or the stage. Do you go to the theatre often, Ash? Am I saying that correctly?
Yeah, Ash. I don't get to the theatre much.
Well, of course, you're a young man. You do young man things. I'm quite certain I'm old enough to be your father.
Yes, I'm quite certain. My father's 46.
And so am I.
You mind if I use the toilet?
Mind, we'd be devastated if you didn't.
You are making such a fool of yourself.
But then you should leave. Quite clearly hates you. You suppose he's family?
Oh, God. It's so tricky to tell now. I thought Graham Norton was straight.
Well, my dear Stuart, I will work it out. After all, I did spend a year playing the detective in the mousetrap.
Oh, please! Our postman's been in the mousetrap. This is complete lunacy. Like Victoria's station fair.
It's Violet, darling.
There's
I
just
came
this
as soon as I
funny.
heard. Poor Clive.
Yes, it's been a great shock, as you can imagine.
Absolutely devastating. Now, I must ask you,
Anything, darling?
is Leytonstone any better than Wickham?
A bit, darling.
Bollocks.
Yeah, I was thinking, perhaps we should host a small gathering. Here, tomorrow. Not just our little stuff.
Oh, that would be lovely. I can't believe he's gone. Dear sweet Clive. Did you hear about the foot?
Yes, unfortunate.
Oh, damn, I wanted to tell you. Poor Freddie, you were quite close back in the day.
Well, Clive was very much smitten with me, that is true. Obsessed with it. I was young, handsome, famous.
You are barely one of those things.
I'm just going to use the loo before I go out. There has to be somebody who hasn't heard about that foot.
But he's still in there.
Who's still in there?
The young man who came to see about the flat upstairs.
He's been in there ages. Go and see what's going on.
No, I don't want to disturb him. It's very rude to disturb a
I don't
transit.
have anything to smoke it out of it.
Well, we can't leave him in there
Thank
all
you.
day.
You're a complete stranger.
Smoke what?
Use your loo.
Give me some weed.
Wait a minute.
It smells
Let's
good
cross that
too.
bridge when we come to it.
Everything all right in there, Ash?
Well, we tried.
So that's it then.
I don't see what else we can do.
That's what I call it.
No, good.
Oh, somebody do something.
Alright, you be safe out there.
For God's sake, Violet, nobody wants to rip you.
What an awful thing to say.
Of course, everything all right. Yeah, so you just had to make a call.
A call to your
Mate,
close mate.
I guess.
I see. And is this your special mate?
Dunno. I should probably go and see that flat now.
Has anybody ever said you remind them of Zac Efron? Person, right? Or is it a place?
This is our friend Violet, actually.
She's our friend, and Stuart here is my friend.
Okay.
Haven't I seen you in my yoga class? I go to yoga. I'm great fun.
I don't think so.
Well, I'm certain I know you. Have you ever been to Zac Efron?
That's it.
Have you ever been to Zac
Good luck
Efron?
with the flat, and I do hope that we become neighbors. And you can bring around here anybody you like, boys, girls, whichever you prefer.
Thanks. Nicely done, Miss Marple.
I only hope his flesh didn't rot off where you touched him. I'm surprised you could see it through the milky film that coats your cataracts. I'm going to make another positive. I never know when I'm going too far, but I'm always so glad when I do.
Oh.
You're Your mother looked well for someone who doesn't have a heartbeat. I'm sure it varies for a funeral. You know, Freddie, as grotesque a thought as it is, you might have been the love of Clive's life.
I do believe I was. It's sad that it should take the passing of a dear friend to make me realize how special I am.
Are you wearing mascara?
No.
Well, I must prepare for our guests. I want everything to be perfect. I want 2 sandwiches that I can cut up into 16ths. If that should do it.
Oh, that is it. We are disconnecting this bell. Oh, hello. It's Ash. You won't tell me if I'm ever pronouncing that wrong.
I'm not bothering you.
Bothering us to give you a key.
I was just stopping by to let you know that I got the upstairs flat.
Oh, goody.
In fact, I'm moving in today.
Oh, marvelous. Stuart, my friend, will be so pleased. You remember him? Shrunken old gnome.
Right. I love spending time with OAPs.
No, I'm not one. He is not me. Sometimes I do pretend to be in order to get concessions at the cinema, but they don't usually believe me. Will you excuse me just for a moment? And do not look at my wards while I'm in the other room. I'd be very embarrassed. They're over there. That's very exciting. Will you close those curtains?
Freddie tells me the good news. You must join us for tea.
Thanks. So, you never use the huge window?
No.
We also don't go around pulling cords in other people's flats. Come on. We're done with you for now. Clive was smitten with me that entire summer. We had magical weather. It only rained 60 days. And I was on tour with Shakespeare, I believe.
Yeah, that's right. The 2 of you were old school chums.
You must forgive Stuart. He was never loved as a child or as an adult.
Egg and cress sandwich, Mason? Is that what that is? I thought it was a crumb surrounded by a toothpick. But perhaps you'd like some of what you brought. I could always cut you a slice of nothing. Penelope! Penelope!
One more time, darling.
I'm sorry, I was sleeping.
Sleeping? Your eyes were wide open.
That's troubling.
Oh, I mean, Miss Clive. I do believe you broke his heart, Freddie.
Thank you. Do I still have some of the old letters that Clive wrote to me? Oh, I have some of my old letters, and we're not talking about your life now.
See, I always thought Clive was so dashing. Every young man wanted to be seen on the arm of Clive Sinclair, the most eligible bachelor in London. I seem to remember a wife. Wasn't there a wife at some point? Oh, that was ages ago. And it was only for 19 years. Oh, Clive was a true man's man. Independent, free as a bird. Children? With the children? Yes, 6. Are you through interrupting, or shall I hand you a microphone?
Oh, what's happening? What is that?
That must be our new neighbor.
The boy from the toilet? The one who was flirting with me shamelessly?
No, this is a person who exists.
Did you find out if he's...
No, he's being very cagey.
Ah!
Don't be like cakes.
Oh, look! Somebody brought something.
You must meet our friends. This is Penelope, and that is Mason.
And you remember our friend Violet?
From Zac Efron, remember?
You're dressed in black. Is everything all right?
Oh, did we tell
Marker
you this
left?
is one of a tease?
Yeah.
Wink. Who died?
A good friend of mine. He was very dear to all.
Look, can I give anybody another cent?
Yes, I'd like 10 more, please. I'm hoping to smush them all together to create a pint.
Were you good friends?
We were a long time ago. You know, when I read out
No.
those letters, wouldn't that be lovely?
Not unless you read it in another room. Would you prefer to sit on my lap? I have very strong bones.
Ah, here's one that hasn't been opened. My one and only. I can't imagine my life without you. What a kind, generous man you are. If I only knew you felt the same, I would leave everything behind to start anew with you. Just say yes. Always Clive.
He really looked you. No, he didn't.
What are you talking about? You've got lipstick all over your teeth.
The envelope's addressed to Stuart.
Stuart.
Oh, I do. Stop again.
What did I miss?
It's preposterous. Why would Clive have been interested in Stuart?
To be said, right here, because I was kind and generous and handsome.
It says kind and generous. You added handsome.
But I don't understand. I never even received this letter.
It must have got mixed in with all my fan mail.
You have one fan.
Who writes a lot of letters. It doesn't matter now. Anyway, that was 50 years ago.
But understand, I could have had a completely different life if I'd seen the letter. Not this hell I've been trapped in.
You renewed hell. I provided you with everything you could ever want since the moment we met.
You were pulling pints in a pub.
I was the manager.
And I was going to be a model.
You were never going to tell me that model.
No, not with you sucking the life out of me. You know, I aged 5 years just sharing a taxi with you that night.
Is that why you look 1,000? You're practically melting onto the run. Should I go? Why? You look ridiculous.
Of course not. It's all right, darling. Sit. Your hand is really high up on the thigh. Is it?
Well, I don't see what the problem is. It's not as if Clive is any great prize. He had children. He was married.
For a second wife. Ash, why did you pour yourself a cup of tea? And they're sitting there like a statue. I'm sorry, I'm not quite sure how to behave.
Have you never been a guest before? You must engage in the conversation.
Maybe he's shy. Are you shy, darling? Is that it? Because you are behaving oddly. It's empty. Oh, there's a fresh pot in the kitchen. I'll get it. I don't know.
Is it something we are doing?
No, it's definitely him.
There are no manners now.
Exactly. Correct. Ask the question. It's not Chinese. I don't mean to alarm you, but I think there's something wrong with your dog.
Balthazar!
Why, what's he doing? Just lie in there. I think he's unconscious. Oh, no, he's only sleeping. I stepped on him, he didn't move.
He's 20, you see, and yet still younger than the biscuits.
I didn't think dogs lived that long. Oh, he's more of a door stopper at this point.
Balthazar, you be with Clive instead of Freddy. Or any of the others.
There's a lot of dogs.
We went through something very quickly. This used to be a bus route.
See, I just wish I could have had the chance to have known what that life would have been.
And do you really think you could have had a better life without me?
Yes, I could have been happy. Being stuck with you in this penitentiary.
And what about me? Do you think I've been happy with you simpering around this fat landing us under every surface? I don't know what we've been fruitful at this point. If you woke up dead or I did, I know which I prefer. Every tell me what would have happened to you, Stuart. You would have ended up the same worthless brat you are today. Your accent just came out. His accent just came out. You all heard it. At least I'm not in the light and stand. Wicked's worse. Not from Wicked. This isn't the time to contribute. What exactly have you done with your life? Keep parts in rep and wide as of Doctor Who. What an illustrious career to look back on. But at least I've had a career and I'm still at it. I'm still working at nothing. You've done nothing. I think I hit the clock. Is this over yet, then, Fred? No, it is not. Clive would have loved this. I think. I'm not sure, really. What actually is this? I also killed a prostitute on Coronation Street. Are my mothers? Prostitutes? Other shows, you're becoming very annoying. Is he going to be alright? Sure, of course. You know what it can be like with certain friends. Yes. Do you have a very close friend, Dad? No. I see. But in the past, you have been in a relationship with another person. Well, I've never been in love. You're young. You'll meet that special someone. I suppose. I should really go. Please tell Stu I said thank you. Of course. We've had fun. And maybe learned a little bit about social bases as well. Has he been here this whole time? Oh, and by the way, I'm straight. Well, that came out of nowhere.
Shut up.
You're not late. I just had to pour myself a drink. Careful one. Fine, don't answer. I prefer it. You behaved abominably today. She speaks. Let's do this now, sir. Tired, entertaining music is lost. Well, I suppose I'm not tired because I do nothing. I did nothing. I am nothing. You're still going on about that, but you just forget about it, please. I can never forget it. You said some very hurtful things which you can never take back. I don't see how we can ever get over this. Stuart, I'm sorry. Oh, that's all right. What on earth? Is there someone calling? But this news. Hello. Oh, hello, Mother. Yes, I'm still awake. I'm here with my flatmate. I said Stuart. He says, hello, Mrs. Bixby. Oh, my God. Oh, how dreadful. When? Poor Oliver. Another one. Shit.
Filmmaking is a team sport.
IMDb Pro really helps you find people that I want to work with.
That is my resume. I have all of my credits on there.
I'm on IMDb Pro. Come find me.
What was that? Yeah, I'm plugging this in.
Oh, I'm so glad you enjoyed your cruise, Mother. Yes, you told me all about the islanders. Please don't call me on that. time you should send her somewhere really exotic. Smother her.